Hi, what I'm doing here is I'm changing the joystick on my KBD4000 keyboard. Now, what I have here is I've already taken the joystick out, and this is it here. Why I've taken it out is because I don't like it. It has this rubber grommet on here and it makes it hard to pan tilt your cameras. So because of that, I've taken it out and I'm replacing it with another one, which I've taken from a KBD4000. And this is it here. So this is the actual joystick that came from the KBD4000. And as you can see, it don't have a rubber grommet, as for this one does. So the difference between the two of them is that one has a rubber grommet that, to me, it hinders your pan tilt and zoom operations. As for this one, because it doesn't have a rubber grommet, it's really easy to use. It's quick, it's fast, and very precise. So what I've done is change it. I've already taken this out, as you can see. And if you have a look at them, they're not the same. But they both come from Pilker keyboards. So now that we've taken this one out, we'll put that to the side and we'll grab the keyboard itself and put it together again. The other thing is that when you're putting this together, you've got to make sure that your joystick goes in the right way, because if you put it in the wrong way, what will happen is that when you go and pan down or pan up, and if it's in the wrong position, what will happen is that on the monitor it will be the opposite way around. So you've got to make sure that when you put your joystick in, that you see this red dot? That red dot is telling you to actually have this dot has got to be facing this way. See that? So if you have it around like so, your joystick is going to be upside down. So they've marked it with a red dot there, so that way you can position it in the right position without getting it wrong. The other bit here is we have this part here which goes over the top and sits like so, and then we have 4 screws of this size, which are Phillips heads, that screw down on to the top of it to grab screwdriver. So what we do now is that we just screw it down like so. Okay, there's one there. You have 4 screws to actually go in this thing here. So okay. So as you can see, screwing in the screws to secure the joystick. Oh, there we go. And this is a keyboard I bought off eBay. in the description it says it was in working condition, and when I got it and plugged it in, it was what the ad said. It was in perfect working order. It worked, but I just didn't like the joystick on it. And I've done it to a few of my keyboards. Well, I've changed the joystick because I didn't like the rubber grommet one. I have a KBD4000 which had one of these. I actually changed that as well. So now that's done. What we're going to do now is, as you can see, we've got the connector here, and all we do is connect that back into here like so. You got 10 pins in there, and push it down, and there you go. Okay, that's all done, and that's all it is to it. 4 screws in the top. You have the bottom of the actual joystick, which when you put it back, you just make sure that this red dot here is facing outwards. Otherwise, if it's not facing outwards, you have your joystick upside down and you have to pull it apart again and do it again. Okay, now that we've done that and I've got that back together, what I do is I leave it out like so, and what we'll do is we'll go over here. When I can get this off. Yep. Alright, we'll go over here. And as you can see, I haven't got the back on it yet. This is the RJ cable, which I'm going to plug into the back here. And I'm just going to test to make sure that I have it in the right position. Okay, keyboard's plugged in. We're going to hit unit 1. Once come up, we'll go to the spot monitor. There we go, spot monitor. And then what I'll do is I'll put this up here like so. And we'll go. Here's the keyboard. And there's the monitor. Okay. And there we go. So it's working right, as you can see. Left, right, up, and down. So now that we've got that in the right position, we can put it back together again. So what we do is we just unplug it again like so, pick it up, and go back over to here, and then we'll mount it back onto its plate. There we go. Okay, we got that right there. So now, as you can see, I already have one side on here. I didn't take off, so you only have to take one side off. As you can see, it has 2 positions here, which the keyboard actually fits onto. So like so, and just make sure that these wires here are pushed up underneath here so that they don't grab on there and get caught. And then what we do is we just slide her in. As I said, the screws, 2 screws that are here, stop it. So if you have a look, we just pass through like so, and there we go. Now that we've got that, we put the side back on, and as I said, it has 2 Phillips screws, Phillips head screws. Some of them have a security screw in them, which you have to use a security tool to actually take them off. And these ones, they've just actually got head screws. So there you go. That's my KBD4000 keyboard with a new joystick on it. And it's being tested and works quicker than this one. And as you can see, I have another keyboard here, which works in its operation as well, which also has the joystick without the grommet on it, which I was going to take this one off and put it in. Yeah. But I took it from the KBD4000, which I have here, which I will put back together because it still works, it's operational, but I don't use it no more. And this is the KBD402 keyboard. This one doesn't have a joystick. And this is the one I leave in the other room because it doesn't have a joystick. People don't use it. So there's a difference between the two of them. They work both the same, and I prefer the joystick than these ones. So I thought I'd show you how to change a joystick and the difference between the two of them. And I don't like this one, so I've changed it to this one. Alright, thanks for watching. That's all I've got at the moment. Keep in touch, and thanks for watching.